welcome to GShockMe video channel. You're watching the comparison of the G-Shock GA-1100 and the GA-1000. The G-Shock Sky Cockpit line was introduced in 2010. Up to that time, the Sky Cockpit line only targeted high-end analog market. They are expensive compared to other entry-level G-Shock models. It was not until 2013 that Casio released the GA-1000 that cut down the price to $250 MSRP, or about less than $200 in the current market. Although it doesn't have the tough solar, atomic receiver, or triple G resist, the GA-1000 is still packed with cool features like a compass, thermometer, and neon-style LED light. When the GA-1000 released, many people in the G-Shock community complained about its round face thanks to the half-dome indicator design. Rather, I find the design useful. This indicator can visualize the home time and the world time difference, or the guide to the same direction in compass mode. The top mode dial at 10 o'clock also resembles an airplane shape. It reminds you that you are wearing a pilot watch. It also has two digital displays on the top right and bottom to display various information. The GA-1000 shows big 3, 9, and 12-hour numbers with large markers. The buttons are large and the hands are easy to read. Now, 2 years later, they introduced a sibling model GA-1100 with similar functions and in the same price range. Let's examine how the new Sky Cockpit G-Shock compared to its previous generation. The new GA-1100 has revamped the face design to include a dedicated real-time dial at 9 o'clock. The always-shown dual-time dial will please some pilots or international travelers who fly across different time zones frequently. Gone is the found-face half-dome indicator. The mode dial is now at the bottom 6 o'clock position. The two digital displays are on the right. I found that the display can show less information than the GA-1000. For example, the GA-1000 can show date, month, date, or day, hour, minute, seconds, while the GA-1100 can only show day of the week and date, or month, day, seconds, or hour, minute, seconds. It's worth to mention that the GA-1100 has the moving hands out of the way feature. While holding the top right button, pressing the lower left button will move the analog hands out of the digital displays, so the compass data, temperature value, stopwatch, timer, alarm, and more can be seen with no blocking. I believe the dimensions of the bezel and bands of the GA-1100 are exactly the same as the GA-1000. They are probably interchangeable, which opens an unlimited possibility for the modders who like to play color mix and match with many available color variations of the GA-1000. The compass feature can be engaged by the dedicated comp button on the left side. Both models use a second hand to point to the north direction. The heading, directional code, and value are shown simultaneously on the two displays of the GA-1000, but the GA-1100 only shows them in one display. The value and the code can be toggled with the top left button. On the GA-1100, the directional measurement runs continuously for 60 seconds after the button press. It is better than the older GA-1000 that lasts only 20 seconds, but I'm not sure this is an improvement because the bearing memory from the GA-1000 is gone. The GA-1000 bearing memory works by storing the reading direction with the lower right button press. The saved direction can be displayed in the top display with the consequence compass mode. Sadly, the GA-1100 doesn't have this bearing memory feature. My next disappointment is the stopwatch capacity. The newer GA-1100 can measure only up to 60 minutes. This capacity is significantly shorter than the 24 hours on the GA-1000. The countdown timer capacity is the same 60 minutes for both models. Both models have 5 alarms and the hourly chimes or SIG. What puzzles me is why the snooze mode is not included in the GA-1100. The temperature measuring mode is about the same for both. They are called by pressing the lower right button in the home time mode. For the world time, both models can set to the 48 cities or 31 time zones including the UTC. But the GA-1100 has a dedicated sub-dial for the world time, so it shows the dual time at all times. Both can swap the home time and world time by pressing the top left and right button simultaneously while in the world time mode. Light on both models can be activated by either pressing the top right button or tilting the watch towards you for more than 40 degrees. The GA-1000 uses an ultraviolet LED that lights up the painted markers and the number 12 label, creating the neon style colorful display. The GA-1100 uses a white LED to bring up the dial, and I mean it is really bright. It can probably be used as a mini flashlight to look for something in the close proximity. The GA-1100 light is significantly brighter than the neon light on the GA-1000. As for the lume, both models have the lume paint on the main hour and minute analog hands and also on the hour markers. The GA-1100 also has the lume paint on the tip of the second hand and the 12 number marker. The GA-1000 doesn't have a lume on the second hands, but the tip is illuminated with the UV LED light. Unfortunately, the digital display on both models are still not lighted up with the light. Only the analog time and the compass can be used in the dark. Note that the compass measurement will be paused when the light is activated. World time can also be read in the GA-1100 thanks to the use of the sub-dial. Both models use the same two SR920W batteries. Casio claims it to last at least 2 years. That is all of the comparison of the GA-1100 and the GA-1000, the affordable Sky Cockpit G-Shocks. Each has a pro and con of its own, and you won't be disappointed to own either one or both of them. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more exciting G-Shock videos. May the shock be with you.